It is tutorial, my dudes. Yo, what's up guys, how you doing? My name is Kayan and today I'm going to show you how to make a Stutter house banger which sounds like this. So let's talk about what is Stutter house. Stutter house is a genre of electronic music that combines elements of house music with stuttering, glitchy, and chopped up samples.
Turn on the lights.
And these were some examples of Stutter house. Our track contains a breakdown, build up, drop, and intro, which I'm going to break down for you. Let's set the tempo to 135 BPM. For the breakdown, I found this nice vocal ad-lib. With Pro Q3, I controlled the mid-range frequencies of the vocal dynamically and boosted the high frequencies. I widened the vocal using Dimension Expander and added dual style delays using Valhalla delay and some bright reverb with Valhalla room. This is how it sounds like without processing and with processing. Let's route this channel to another mix channel in Mixer. And I'm gonna distort the vocal with kilohertz distortion, apply the panning effect with shaper box. We are going to add stutter effect using LFO tool from Xfer Records. You may ask, what's LFO tool?
Wait a minute!
It's a tool for creating dynamic effects like sidechain, panning, and rhythmic modulation. It lets you draw custom LFO shapes, control filters, and much more, all with low CPU usage. Set the rate to 116 and create this shape. I added some bright and high sparkles using fresh air and white double effect with Microchef from Soundtoys. I applied a filter effect with Fruity Filter using automation for the intro and reverb to automate the amount of reverbs after stutter effect. And finally, added sidechain using LFO tool. This is how it sounds like without processing and with processing. I found this nice motivational vocal phrase.
We are dreamers.
I used the total control preset from the vocals catalog. I added delays and automated the input slider to control the amount of delays. Vocal presence preset from Prometric EQ. Fresh air to add brightness again. Cause why not? Valhalla delay to fill the empty spaces. Valhalla room for reverbs. Supermassive to automate reverb for atmosphere. And Fruity balance to control volume at build-up section. Sidechain using LFO tool. This is how it sounds like without processing
We're believers.
and with processing.
We are dreamers.
In this part, we are going to add Reese bass to our track. This is a Reese bass I made in Serum before. Automated the filter knob from Serum. Increased some bass and low mid frequencies using EQ. Automated the filter cutoff and added a little bit of reverb in the build-up. For pads, I've used two different sounds. This is the first one and this is the second one. Together they sound like this. Widened pads using Dimension Expander again, low-cut with Prometric EQ, automated the filter, and added sidechain for the drop. I've added these vocal shots on every 4 beats. Automated the pan effect using Panman. Added reverb with mid-range sounds. For the effects, I used the vocal reverse sound, made a unique sample from it, and reversed it to achieve this sound. The impacts and transitions Altogether, it sounds like this. For breakdown drums, I use a rimshot as a clap with a short amount of reverb. Added this clock loop. Writes on every 4 beats. Earlier we had created the vocal and Reese bass for the build-up. This is the vocal. And this is the Reese bass. I used this Stutter vocal sound for the build-up and automated filters on pads to introduce them. For vocal shots, I applied reverb and adjusted the gain to create space and tension. For FXs, I used the same ones from breakdown but added new ones for the build-up, such as noise impact, riser, and noise sweeps. I used these loops and automated the pitch knob, filter cutoff, and reverb to add movement. For the stutter vocals, I've kept the same ad-libs and processes, but chopped the vocals for drop. I added kicks on every 4 beats. Another kick acts as a rhythmic top layer. I use a rimshot as a clap, hats, and percussions, layered with an additional hat loop, a crash, and a drum fill. For the second part of the drop, I added shakers, rides, and open hats to build more energy. For the bass, I've used 2 different sounds. The first sound, I added compression using OTT, some slapback delay using dimension expander, and saturation using Saturn 2. I also applied low cut and notch EQ using Pro Q, followed by sidechain. For the second sound, I added dynamic resonance using Pro Q, and don't forget about the sidechain again. Then I added this bass to make the main bass less repetitive. The bass layers create a cohesive and powerful low end that sounds like this. Vocal shot here again and apply the sidechain effect using crossfade. The pads from earlier are reintroduced in drop. For the effects, I added noise sweeps and the vocal reverse effect from the breakdown. For the intro, I copied the drop drums, sidechained the Reese bass, and introduced the pads. Before we dive into the final result, make sure to subscribe to my channel.
I will find you. And I will...
Thanks a lot for sticking around till the end of the video. Now let's jump into the final result.